Hi, wonderful people. Welcome to another edition of this wonderful Bible quiz show, the ultimate test of biblical knowledge, where faith meets intelligence and wisdom brings great reward. I am your host, Oluwajomiloju, and as you all know, our contestants today, we have another wonderful contestant. I'll say a special contestant because he's small but mighty. So our contestant today would be embarking on another journey of Bible-based 25 questions. As you all know, each and every of that questions brings him closer to 250,000 naira. Isn't that amazing? Of course, you know it is not easy for somebody to have come here to come and at least test their ability. It is not easy. So, before we proceed, I would like you all to meet my contestants. Small but mighty, like I said earlier. How are you?
Fine, ma.
Are you sure you're fine? Don't worry, smile, be free. Don't worry. So, could you please tell the audience watching us out there your name?
My name is Darasim
Okay.
and I'm 13 years old
Hmm.
in SS1
SS1.
and I attend CNS Israelite Parish.
CNS. Omokerubu at Seraphim. I'm sure you won't disappoint with CNS. Yes or yes? Don't worry. The Lord is your strength. So, wonderful people out there, before we commence the Bible quiz and proper, would like to go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Ǹjẹ́ o ti ro ohun mímu tí kì í ṣe rírẹ òǹgbẹ nìkan ṣùgbọ́n ó jẹ́ ohun tí ó tọ́ fún ọ̀sán gbígbóná tàbí ọjọ́ iṣẹ́ tó níni lára? KC Zobo ni ohun mímu tí ó tọ́ fún ọ. Pè KC Zobo.
Welcome back, wonderful people. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you so much. So before we commence the quiz, I would like to read the rules of this Bible quiz show to my contestants. I want you to listen attentively. So, the first rules of this Bible quiz states that the contestants will be asked 25 Bible-based questions from all across the scripture. Do you get that?
Yes.
The second one states, as each question is answered correctly, the prize money increases step by step to 250,000 naira. That is, the more you get the answer, the more the cash prize increases. Do you understand?
Yes, ma.
Okay, thank you. The third one states, the contestant has just 5 seconds to answer each question. So you need to be fast. Then the fourth one says, no guessing allowed. Only answer if you are sure. Don't summarize. Don't beat around the bush. Do you get that?
Yes, ma.
The fifth one states, the first spoken answer is final. No changing of answers.
Yes.
Now, the last one states that we have sections. And in each sections, we have 4 questions. So, the first section states that the first questions, I'll be asking you questions about the women in the Bible.
Yes, ma.
That's the first 4. Then the second section states the Psalm and Proverb.
Yes.
You get that? So the third one, numbers in the Bible. The next one, the end time and revelation.
Yes.
Another one is, who was the first? Who was the first? I'll ask you a question, who was the first? Then you answer. Then another one is, complete this sentence.
Yes, ma.
Thank you. So, shall we begin?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma.
Okay? Now, people out there watching us, I want you to listen as well. And I want you to go with us in spirit. So the first question states, which woman in the Bible? Don't forget, this one now, once you get this question correctly, you have 200 naira.
Yes.
Remember, one of the rules states that the more you answer the question, the more the cash prize increases. Do you get that? So the first question states, Which woman in the Bible was turned into a pillar of salt for looking back at a city being destroyed?
Lot's wife.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma.
Well, you got that right. Clap for yourself. Now, it's not easy. So you have 200 naira to yourself now. Are you not happy?
I'm happy, ma.
Okay. So let's move to the second one. The second question, if you get this correctly, you'll be having 400 naira. Do you get that?
Yes, ma.
The second question says, who was the mother of Samuel, the prophet, and what did she pray for?
The mother of Samuel is Anna, and she prayed for a son and made a promise to return the child back after the child is old enough to stay alone.
Since you're sure of yourself, like you're very sure about the answer.
Yes, ma.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma.
Oh, man. Okay. You got that right. So congratulations, you have 400 naira to yourself. So the third question says, which queen in the Bible risked her life to save her people?
Esther.
Which queen in the Bible risked her life to save her people?
Queen Esther.
Queen Esther. Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma.
Got that right. So now you have 600 naira to yourself. Did you get that?
Yes, ma.
If you get this next one, the fourth one correctly, you'll be having 900 naira.
Yes, ma.
Who was the first woman to see the resurrected Jesus?
Mary.
Who was the first woman to see the resurrected Jesus?
Mary.
Which of the Mary?
Mary Magdalene.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma.
No, you got that right. So you have 900 naira to yourself. Congratulations. Are you not happy?
Happy, ma.
He's not looking as if you're happy. I want you to smile. Don't worry. So now we are done with the first section. Do you understand? Now we are going into the second section, which says the Psalms and Proverbs.
Okay, ma.
So once you get this correctly, this is the fifth question. If you get this correctly, you'll be having 1,200. Do you get that?
Yes.
Which psalm contains the prophecy of Jesus' crucifixion, mentioning, "They pierced my hands and my feet"? Which psalm contains the prophecy of Jesus' crucifixion, mentioning, "They pierced my hands and my feet"?
Psalm 119.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma.
Well, you got that wrong. The answer is Psalm 22.
Yes, ma.
Okay. So this is the sixth question. Now we are moving to the sixth question. If you get this correctly, you'll be having 1,200.
Yes, ma.
According to Proverbs, how many things does the Lord hate, and what is the seventh that is an abomination to him? According to Proverbs, how many things does the Lord hate, and what is the seventh that is an abomination to him?
Immorality.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma.
That's wrong. The question is, according to Proverbs, how many things does the Lord hate, and what is the seventh that is an abomination to him? The answer is 7. A false witness who speaks lie, and one who sows discord among brethren. And that's taken from the book of Proverbs chapter 6, 16 to 19. Did you get that?
Yes, ma.
So we are moving to the seventh question. If you get this correctly, you still have 1,200 naira.
Yes, ma.
So don't worry, buckle up here. I know you can do it. I believe in you. In Psalm 90 verse 4, Moses compares 1,000 years in God's sight to what two things? In Psalm 90 verse 4, Moses compares 1,000 years in God's sight to what two things?
He compared it to a day.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma'am.
That's wrong. The answer is like yesterday when it is past, and like a watch in the night.
Yes.
Did you get that?
Yes.
And that's taken from the book of Psalm 90 verse 4. So now we have one more question, and this is the 8th question in this section. Did you get it? So it says, if you get this correctly, you still have 1,200.
Yes, ma'am.
According to Proverbs 30, who wrote the sayings that include the leech has two daughters, give and give? According to Proverbs 30, who wrote the sayings that include the leech has two daughters, give and give?
King Solomon.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma'am.
That's wrong. According to Proverbs 30, who wrote the sayings that include the leech has two daughters, give and give? The answer is Agur. And that's taken from the book of Proverbs 30 verse 15. Don't worry, Darasimi. Congratulations. You still have 900 naira to yourself. So we are moving on to another session. Did you get that?
Yes.
So in this session, we have another 4 questions, and it is talking about the numbers in the Bible. So I'll be asking you questions. No, how many? So if you get this one correctly now, you'll be having 1,200.
Okay, ma'am.
So this first one states that, how many days did Jesus fasted in the wilderness?
40 days and nights.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma'am.
That's correct. Yes, said, ma, please. Okay. The second one. So now you have 1,200 naira.
Yes, ma'am.
So we are moving to. This is the 10th question. If you get this correctly, you'll be having 1,600.
Yes.
So this one states that, how many people were on board in Noah's Ark, and who were they?
8 people, and they were Noah's wife, their 3 sons, and their wives.
Okay, could you please mention their 3 sons?
Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
That's correct. Congratulations. So you have 1,600.
Yes.
So this is another question. If you get this correctly, you'll be having 2,000 naira.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you. So this question says, how many years did Methuselah, the longest living person in the Bible, live?
969 years.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure it is 969?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that's correct. That's correct. So, this is the last question in this session.
Yes.
Did you get that? If you get this correctly, you'll be having 2,500.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How many silver pieces did Judas Iscariot receive for betraying Jesus?
30 pieces of silver.
30?
Pieces of silver.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Remember, if you get this correctly, you'll be having 2,500. Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you got that right. Congratulations, Darasimi. Yeah, smile. Smile now. So you just finished that session. Now we are moving to another session. And this session is talking about the end time and revelation.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the 13th question. If you get this correctly, you'll be having 3,000 naira.
Okay, ma.
Thank you. In Revelation, how many horsemen of the apocalypse are there?
300 also.
In Revelation, listen to the question. How many horsemen of the apocalypse are there?
300 horsemen of the 300.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma.
Why do you say 300?
That's it.
Well, you got that wrong.
Yes, ma.
In Revelation, how many horsemen of the apocalypse are there? We have 4.
Yes, ma.
We have 4. So now we are moving to the next question.
Okay, ma.
The next question, if you get this correctly, you'll be having 3,000.
Yes, ma.
The next question says, what is the number of the beast as described in Revelation?
666. See, this.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma.
Well, you got that right. Congratulations, Sarah Simi. So you have 3,000 naira to yourself now.
Yes.
So the next question states, complete this sentence from Revelation 21 verse 4. Complete this sentence. If you get this correctly, you'll be having 3,000. Complete this sentence from Revelation 21 4. And God will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and there shall be no more
sorrow and weeping and
complete this sentence from Revelation 21 verse 4. And God will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and there shall be no more
sorrow
and
weeping and agony.
Continue. Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma.
Well, you got that right. And you have 3,000 naira to yourself. Congratulations. So the next question from this session states that if you get this correctly, you'll be having 3,800.
Yes, ma.
States that, what is the name of the final battle between good and evil in Revelation?
Battle of fighting the prostitute.
What is the name of the final battle between good and evil in Revelation? The answer is Armageddon. Armageddon. And it's taken from the book of Revelation 16 verse 16.
Yes, ma.
So, we are done with that session. We are moving to another session. And this session is talking about who was the first. Who was the first? Who was the first? So if you get this correctly, you'll be having 3,800.
Yes, ma.
So now, who was the first murderer in the Bible?
Okay.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma.
Who was the first murderer in the Bible? Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma.
Well, you got that right. So you have 3,800 naira to yourself. Congratulations. The next question. If you get this correctly, you'll be having 4,600.
Yes, ma.
Who was the first king of Israel?
King Saul.
King?
So.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma.
Okay. You got that right. Congratulations. So you have 4,600.
Yes.
The next question. Who was the first high priest of Israel?
Samuel.
If you get this correctly, you'll be having 5,500.
Elkanah.
Who was the first high priest of Israel?
Elkanah. Moses.
Don't worry, calm down. Who was the first high priest of Israel?
Moses.
Oh, you got that wrong. The answer is Aaron. And it's taken from the book of Exodus, chapter 28, verse 1. That's the first high priest of Israel. Do you get that? So you see how 4,600. So moving to the next question. If you get this correctly, you'll be having 5,500.
Yes, sir.
So it says that, who was the first man to walk with God and be taken to heaven without dying?
Adam.
Who was the first man to walk with God and be taken to heaven without dying?
Elijah.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you got that wrong. The answer is Enoch. And it is taken from the book of Genesis, chapter 5, verse 24. That was the first man to walk with God and be taken to heaven without dying.
Yes, ma'am.
So thank you, Darasimi. Congratulations to you. We are moving to the next session. And this session is talking about completing the sentence.
Yes, ma'am.
Complete this sentence. Complete this sentence. So if you get this right, you'll be having 5,500.
Yes, ma'am.
Says, complete this sentence from John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that
whosoever believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life.
Tell your final answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations, Darasimi. You got that right. So you have 5,500. Congratulations. So the next question states, if you get this correctly, you'll be having 6,500.
Yes, ma'am.
The next question states, complete this sentence from Philippians 4, verse 13. I can do all things through Christ. Who?
Strengthens me.
You didn't even allow me to land. Well, you got that right. And you have 6,500 to yourself. Congratulations, Darasimi. So the next question, if you get this correctly, you'll be having 7,700.
Yes, ma'am.
Complete this sentence from Romans 8, verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who
Love one another.
listen. Complete this sentence from Romans 8, verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who
do the will of God.
Well, I'll give you that, because the answer is to those who are called according to his purpose. And if we check if we check another version of the Bible, it can be will, doing the will of God accordingly and doing his purpose.
Yes.
So I'm giving you that. Do you get that? So you have 7,700.
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations. So the next question states that, complete this sentence from Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. If you get this correctly, you'll be having 8,900.
Yes, ma'am.
Complete this sentence from Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning.
God created the heaven and the earth. God created the heaven and the earth.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, ma'am.
No, you got that right. Congratulations. So you have 8,900 naira to yourself. So the next question, if you get this correctly, you'll be having 10,200. Are you not excited?
Accepted, ma'am.
Okay. Complete this sentence from Isaiah 40, verse 31. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall.
Come again, ma'am.
Okay. Complete this sentence from Isaiah 40:31. Do you know the scripture? Do you know Isaiah 40:31?
No.
Okay, complete. But those who wait upon the Lord. They shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall dash. You want me to help you with Yoruba version?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Isaiah 40:31. Àwọn tó dúró de Olúwa. A ó tún agbára wọn ṣe. Wọ́n ó fi ìyẹ́ fò bíìdì. Oya.
They shall run and they shall not be tired.
Oya no, oya.
They shall run and they shall not be tired.
They shall
Run and not be tired.
They shall run and not be tired. Okay. According to my own version, it says they shall walk and not faint. Yeah? They shall run and not be tired. Though, I'll give you that answer. So, you got that. Let me say you get that right. Congratulations, Darasiri. So, you have 10,200 to yourself. To all our viewers watching us out there, would like to go on a commercial break. We'll be right back. Thank you.
World of elegance and beauty isn't complete without Kobe's love stick. Feel the magic that transcends through the lips with Kobe's love stick.
Wow. That's been an incredible journey so far. In fact, our contestant really tried. Like I told you all, I said he's small but mighty. Dara, congratulations. Oh yeah, smile. Now, at least we are done. Don't worry, just smile. You really did an amazing job. It is not easy to come all the way from your house and to come and sit down here. Do you get that?
Yes.
So you really tried. So to everyone watching us out there, our contestant actually answered some of the questions, but not all, and he won the sum of amount of 10,200. So because he's small but mighty, and in fact God has really blessed him, he's full of this word. It showed that it's not as if he only prepared for this Bible quiz. He has been preparing all the way. Do you get that? So because he really tried, and he's just a 13-year-old boy, so we'll be rounding it up for you. We'll be giving you 20,000 naira.
Thank you, ma'am.
Are you excited?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, smile. Are you excited?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's not all. You have 20. This is it. You have 20,000 naira to yourself. And that's not all. As a token of appreciation, we are also presenting you this special gift.
Thank you.
That's for you. So inside you'll find a Bible, a t-shirt, and a jotter. So we are proud of you. Thank you so much. So everyone watching us out there, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for everything so far. Also, we want to use this medium to appreciate our own media, Vineyard Media. If not for Vineyard Media, there wouldn't be Bible Quiz Show. So thank you so much. We really love you. Thank you for making this possible. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for propagating God's word through this media. Thank you so much. Also, we want to appreciate all our sponsors out there. Thank you so much for making this possible. Thank you for putting smiles on our guests. Thank you for making them happy. Thank you for your gifts. Thank you for everything. So, do you think you have what it takes to come to this Bible quiz show? Don't worry, just contact 090-3252-0757. Or if you have anybody that is interested, kindly reach out to us on this same number, 090-3252-0757. And if you want to be our sponsors as well, kindly reach out to that same contact I just called out. Thank you so much. So, As we round it up, let me leave you with this powerful word. The book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8. It says, "This book of law shall not depart from your mouth. Always meditate day and night." Thank you so much for joining. May you continue to grow in God's knowledge, and may His word continue to be a lamp unto your feet. Thank you so much. So, Dara, I want you to appreciate everyone watching us out there. Parent, thank you. And to the sponsors that gave you this gift. Yeah.
To everyone watching us and to our sponsors for this gift,
Okay.
a very big thank you to you.
Thank you so much. We love you. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, tell your friends bye.